When joining Star Citizen, you might find at some point that you have a lack of things to do. So a lot of people tend to join communities where they can do organization events, milsim operations, or my personal favorite, racing. And off we go! Sure, Star Citizen is a mega sandbox. You can jump in a ship, you can pirate people, you can go mine to your heart's content. But for a lot of us, the thing that makes Star Citizen so good is your interaction with other players. Racing in Star Citizen has been a thing pretty much ever since Arena Commander. But over the last couple of years, and specifically months, the racing community has exploded. So, what if you want to race? How do you get into it? Well, I'm going to show you today the different ways that you can race, as well as some of the communities that you should be watching out for. Before we begin, I stream 5 times a week over at twitch.tv/Croncy, where you can find me playing a bunch of Star Citizen, including even commentating some Star Citizen racing content. So if Star Citizen racing is something you want to get into, head on over, give us a follow, and I'll be happy to show you how to get started with racing. Oh, Jesus! Your very first stop in Star Citizen Racing should be heading to scr.gg. This is a brand new website hosted by a pillar of the Star Citizen Racing community, Diplomat. On this website, you can check out racetracks hosted by different organizations. You can look at upcoming racing events. You can connect with different organizations. And you can even post your own time trial runs for any of the tracks on the website. This website has really one-upped the game in terms of Star Citizen Racing, and we're already seeing tons of different organizations that do a lot of Star Citizen Racing adopting this website, posting their own times, making those times official even on there. Also, scr.gg are themselves starting to host events, which bring in tons of people from different backgrounds and many different organizations, both ship and ground racing combined. The lap time trials that you can post up on here will give you a great start at seeing what is possible in Star Citizen in regards to racing. Now that we've seen some of the tracks, let's actually start racing. The best place in-game to do any sort of racing is using Arena Commander. In Arena Commander, you can just bring out a ship, do the race, and you're good. And because it's not in the persistent universe, performance of your system is often quite a bit higher. So you go in, choose a track, and you're off. You can either invite a couple of friends in, or you can just do it yourself and try to get the best possible time. The 3 tracks in Arena Commander that you can race on are Old Vanderval, Defford Link, and Rickard Memorial Raceway. But if you want to get serious about racing, check people's times on scr.gg and what vehicles they're using to run those. If you're looking to race alone, time trials is your jam. Choose a track or even make your own and see just how fast you can get there. Within other organizations as well as scr.gg, there are a plethora of different racetracks. My personal favorite, Arcorp Mining Area 141. This is a very simple racetrack. All you have to do is grab a Cyclone RC and take it in a lap around Arcorp Mining Area 141 in Daymar. This racetrack is actually used by Atmo Esports to qualify for the Stanton 7, an elite racing series of all ground vehicles across Stanton. And these have actual major prizes. The Hercules.
Beautiful.
That's the
Majestic.
one we want to see.
A race.
And the crowd goes wild. Moving on to that, there are lots of large race events as well. The most popular ones are from Atmo Esports, who run things like the Daymar Rally, the Stanton 7, and even non-racing events like Fight or Flight. In these events, you have hundreds of teams getting together to try to be the best. The Daymar Rally, which I highly recommend you check out, is a long endurance race across the face of Daymar. And this is an open event. You can register with your team regardless of how much racing experience you have. After the Daymar Rally, there's some more, what I would say is hardcore racing events. We have the Stanton 7, which I mentioned earlier, a series of 7 races with 16 of the best drivers in the verse. Just recently, we had the Crux Cup, which was a mix of open and qualifying registration, depending on what division you wanted to go for. And then you had the dedicated racing orgs running very frequent hardcore racing events. So you've checked out some tracks, you've posted some time trials, and you've registered for the Daymar Rally. What now? It's a Saturday, you're looking to race. Well, time to find yourself a racing org. If you want consistent and fun racing events, racing organizations like XGR are what you need to go for. Black Maze has cultivated this amazing community of racers in Star Citizen and has created what I believe to be one of the largest Star Citizen racing orgs. These guys spend a lot of time either building tracks themselves or getting the times down on those tracks to a science. They even offer prizes for most of their racing events, whether they be in-game currency or actual pledge tokens. Now, XGR are not by any means the only racing org. You've also got Bad Token Race Club, who do a lot of work with Atmo Esports. The important thing, I think, is to do a little bit of research. Find who you connect with most and join that org. But if joining an org isn't for you, that's fine. Plenty of opportunities to race without an org.
Get your crew together and join us for the Stanton 7. You won't want to miss it.
So now you know how to get into Star Citizen Racing. Let me know in the comments below if this video was helpful, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I'm making a video next. I'm going to go now. I have a ton of practice to do for the Stanton 7 qualifiers. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Have a good one, guys.